Welcome back once again, students. So in the previous video we studied about the introduction of magnetic field and field lines. We are studying in depth about the magnetic force. That up till now we were just knowing that a magnet has a north pole and a south pole, north and north repel, south and south repel. That means like poles repel each other and unlike poles attract each other. So this is what we were studying until now, the basics. But now we move forward, and in the previous video we studied about magnetic field and field lines. Now the important part is that these magnetic field lines have certain properties. That means there is something that they will always do. Okay? And that is what we are going to study today. So the first one is magnetic field lines. They are always in a form of loops. Okay? So they are not open figures, they are in the form of loops. So magnetic field lines are in closed loops. Okay, which means that if I see a simple bar magnet and the magnetic field lines are going to be like this, which means that they are emerging from north pole and entering the south pole, but inside the magnet they continue to move forward like this, and it is the same field line. So inside the magnet they are going from south to north and they emerge from north to south, entering inside the magnet, and then from south to north, then again north to south and south to north. So this is how the magnetic field lines work. And the next topic will be magnetic field lines emerge from north and enter south and enter south pole, but inside the magnet they move from south to north. Inside the magnet they move from south to north. I hope this is clear to you, students. A simple diagram. Similarly, the third point, it states that magnetic field lines are parallel to each other. Okay, magnetic field lines are parallel to each other. Parallel to each other inside the magnet, of course. Okay, and the fourth one is the magnetic force of a magnet is the strongest near the poles because the field lines are grounded at the poles. Magnetic field lines are very close together at poles. Are very close together at poles. And so the force is strongest at the poles. So force is strongest at poles. Force is strongest at poles. I hope this is clear to you, students. And the last one, which is the most important one, is that the magnetic field lines never intersect each other. The magnetic field lines never intersect each other. Magnetic field lines never intersect each other. Magnetic field lines never intersect each other. This is the most important point out of all this, because this last point is often asked in the form of give scientific reason or explain why magnetic field lines never intersect each other. So for this we will also have to understand why they do not intersect. They will get crowded and very close together, but they will never intersect each other. So the answer is simple. Let's say that the magnetic field lines do intersect each other. Okay? The magnetic field lines do intersect. Let's say that this is one of the magnetic field lines that is coming out of the magnet, and this one is also the magnetic field line coming out of the same magnet. Okay? Now if they are intersecting each other, then we will have a certain problem. Like, let's say that we place a compass over here, and we know that the compass needle always points in the direction of the magnetic field line. Correct? So this needle is also pointing in the direction of the magnetic field line. That means where the force is going, and this field line also indicates the direction of the force. So first we place the compass needle over here, and it is pointing in that direction. And this, once again, it is a field line, so it is going to point in that direction. But as we move closer, and let's say that you place the compass over here, then according to the nature, the compass needle should point the direction in the direction of magnetic field lines. But over here, there are two directions of the field lines coming from the same magnet. So it is not possible for this compass needle to point in two different directions. Okay, it is impossible for this compass needle to point in two different directions, because first of all, the force is happening in one direction, and therefore the field lines are not going to intersect each other. They are also moving forward in the same direction. But if they do intersect, then it is not possible for this compass needle to point in two different directions, and hence the magnetic field lines never intersect each other. I hope this simple explanation is clear to students. We revise all the properties of the field lines. The first one is magnetic field lines are in the form of closed loops. That is, they are not open diagrams or open figures. They are in the form of closed figures. The second one is magnetic field lines emerge from North Pole and then they enter the South Pole, and inside the magnet they move continuous from South to North and then from North to South. Third ones, they are parallel to each other. Of course, inside a bar magnet, because all the field lines are going straight from south to north, and therefore they are parallel to each other. Now, out of the magnet, the field lines emerge from the poles, that is North Pole, and then they enter the South Pole. So they are most crowded towards the poles, and therefore the force of the magnet will be maximum towards the poles. And the last one, they never intersect each other. And we just saw the explanation for it, because if it is pointing in two different directions, then the compass needle will be unable to point in one particular direction, and it has to show the direction of both the field lines, and which is not possible. Hence, the magnetic field lines never intersect each other. I hope this simple topic is clear to you, students.